everybody, it's Tom and Jerry Fan 64, and this is going to be my second to last video for today. And before I get on to my trailer review to Master Universe 2026 movie, I want to give an announcement that on April 10th, sometime this in April, I'm going to be reviewing the Sydney Sweeney movie Christie that comes out on March 10th, 2026. I think April 10th, 2026. And later in April, I am going to be reviewing Marty Supreme. Yeah, and the 2026 movie Master Universe comes out in the United States on June 5th, 2026, by Amazon MGM Studios and internationally by Sony Pictures Releasing International. Excuse me. And it's going to be co-produced by Escape Artists and Mattel Studios. And I do hope to see the 1987 movie Master Universe, which I hope to get, even though I heard terrible things about it. And fun that also the original has Dolph Lundgren. And one Dolph Lundgren movie I hope comes out on physical media that I really want to see the entire thing of is it's called Hellfire, which stars Stephen Lang. And one Stephen Lang movie I'm going to try to watch pretty soon that he played a villain in is Sisu 2 Road to Revenge. And he's also going to be starring in Gettysburg 1863. And Hellfire came out in the Middle East on February 5th, 2026, and came out in the United States on February 17th, 2026. So yeah. And there was supposed to be, apparently, I didn't realize that there was supposed to be a sequel to the 1987 Master Universe. In 1987, Globus announced a sequel Master Universe at the 1987 Kansas. Despite Lundgren's refusal to prize reportedly because he disliked the first one and instead chose to star in Cannon's Red Scorpion, the project moved forward with observer Laird Hamilton cast as his replacement. Director Albert Bryan was attached to the project, having also been linked to Cannon's planned Spider-Man adaptation, with both films reportedly set to have budgets of $2 million. However, due to Cannon's financial troubles after the box office failures of the first Masters film and Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, 1987, the company refused to pay Mattel the royalties for the use of the characters. Mattel, moreover, was not pleased with the sequel script, and the whole project was canceled. The film rights thus reverted to Mattel to avoid wasting the sets and costumes already prepared for the sequel and for an upcoming Spider-Man film. Cannon produced a small, low-budget movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, which they titled Cyborg, which I hope to see the 1989 movie Cyborg and Cyborg 3 and 2 and the Recycler. And Jean-Claude Van Damme, speaking of Jean-Claude Van Damme, I hope to see, I know that he has a movie that he's directing that still hasn't come out yet called Frenchie. And the movie Fun Fact, Frenchie is also formerly known as Full Love Soldiers and the Eagle Path, is one of two, the second movie that Jean-Claude Van Damme is directing. He also directed a movie called The Quest. So yeah, I hope to see the 1987 movie Masters of the Universe. 1987 movie. He also has Courtney Cox as well. So yeah, in my opinion, the Masters of the Universe trailer looks awesome. So yeah, it looks really, really awesome and badass. Excuse my language. And it also the trailer looks really, really awesome because the fight scenes in the trailer is so awesome. So yeah, that is it for my trailer review, The Masters of the Universe from 2026. I hope to see this movie in theaters. I would see this movie in the theaters in June, but there's a movie in June that I'm more excited for, and that is Supergirl, which I'm going to give the trailer to the 2026 movie Masters of the Universe a 5 out of 5 stars and A+, and I will see the 1987 movie pretty soon. So yeah, that is it for my, like I said, I'm going to give the trailer to the 2026 movie Masters of the Universe a 5 out of 5 stars and A+. And it also has James Purefoy, and also has Monica Baccarin, or how to pronounce her name, from the Deadpool movies. And one Monica Baccarin movie I really want to see is a movie that came out with I hope to get Greenland on DVD, and I know Greenland 2 is coming out on Blu-ray pretty soon. And that is it for my trailer review to Master Universe, and also has Jared Leto as well, and also has Idris Elba and Kristen Wiig. See, that is it. I'll see you guys all in my last video for today, which will be a trailer review to Supergirl. So see you guys in. Adios.